Or it's us. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a terrible introduction. I'm so sorry for this introduction. We thought this would be a good idea. Terrible idea. Put the dinosaur head away. What are we doing with the dinosaur head? This is no, this is fine. Okay, well, apparently this is gonna be a thing. Oh my God, it's gonna. Oh no. Hi everybody, James. This is thank you. We got the dinosaur head working. James Hunter here. If you don't know who I am, I'm a professional ink slinger, as my shirt advertises. I'm not good at it necessarily, but I do it for a living. I'm the author of a ton of books. Strange Magic, the Nancy Lazarus series, it's urban fantasy. Rogue Dungeon is another one that I'm fairly well known for.
I nailed it.
Thank you.
I nailed it.
Bibliomancer. There'll be more about this. This is a co-author book that I do with my buddy, my writing buddy, Dakota Crouch. He writes Divine Dungeon series and the Completionist Chronicles. This is set in the universe of Completionist Chronicles. And speaking of, this reminds me strangely of Dakota's Rexus, little T-Rex head hands. And then probably the series that I'm best known for, Viridian Gate Online, which has a ton of books and a ton of other, expanded universe works. Uh, Anyways, we are so glad to be here with you guys. We're gonna do a giveaway here of a dino suit. Strangely, so we put out a poll and we asked. Oh, Zach wants to bring the dinosaur back. Of course, bring the dinosaur back. We had put out a poll about what would people like most for a giveaway, and we put that up as a joke because we thought surely no one is gonna want that over all the other things that we listed. But no, you all wanted a dinosaur suit, so that's what we're giving you. We listen and we give you guys what you want. Uh, can you bring back God of War?
No.
For all War God.
War God 4.
That is also a series I wrote. War God 4. The chances of us getting this is also strangely reminds me of War God, but the chances of us getting a War God 4 is unlikely.
I wish I had like a G.I. Joe to
Unless
like
there
ride
is
on the back of the dinosaur.
a massive outcry, and even then it would take some work.
Multiple people. We are dying.
Yeah, thank
for
you.
it.
I think they're mocking me. I think is what it is. Uh, but anyway, so we're giving out a dinosaur today, not a real dinosaur. I want to make that clear so that no one sues me when they
But
get.
you can use the dinosaur to make people think you're a real dinosaur.
I agree with that. How convincing you'll be really depends on your acting skills, but I mean that I'm gonna leave that on you. I'm gonna leave that on you, and any damage that may ensue because of the dinosaur suit, we are not responsible for. But before we get to the dinosaur suit and our giveaway, we wanted to talk about a couple of updates. We haven't done a live in a long time because we've been in quarantine and slowly
COVID
slipping
sucks.
into the black hole of insanity and misery, just circling the drain there. But we're back, and we wanted to give you guys just a little update.
We know all about extinction.
It's true. They couldn't properly wash their hands, the T Rexes, because of their short, stubby arms, and we all know how that turned out. So wash your hands, stay safe. We should have made a mask for the dinosaur. What were we thinking? I feel like this is on you, not on me. I will take no personal responsibility for this. Um, so a couple of updates. We wanted to talk about events. And probably, as you know, we really like to do events, but 2020 is not a good year for events. Most of the events have canceled. We had tentatively planned to do Dragon Con, but Dragon Con just released a statement a couple of days ago.
It's super sad.
It's super sad, saying that they canceled Dragon Con. So we're rolling over our booth for 2021. So we'll be there in 2021, pending that Dragon Con is up and running, which hopefully they will be. They may be doing some sort of online stuff at Dragon Con, and if so, we'll reach out to the Dragon Con directors and see if we can be a part of that. But in terms of like personal appearances, places that we're going to be or have a booth at, Not really a whole lot. 20 books to 50K is happening in November in Vegas, and tentatively that's still scheduled to be on. So pending that event happens, we'll be at 20.
Vegas just they
It's Vegas.
Vegas,
you know, they play by their own rules. So we're planning on going to 20 books
It
Vegas.
is very sad, Richard.
It's
Very sad.
super duper sad. And then our only other appearance isn't until 2021 at Superstars writing conference. So not a whole lot going on that front.
But we're hoping to bring you guys some more live stuff because I know that it's super hard to be stuck inside and like not see people. So
yeah,
we're hoping to step up our live game.
So
Maybe Dino will make a comeback.
I think this is Extinction. I think this is his last appearance. Don't let him hear. No. Everyone, obviously, he's more popular than we are. So a couple of writing updates for me, for the people who follow me. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm working on right now. There's a clamoring for Lazarus 6. So I started writing. It is. It's very hot inside there. Much like I imagine the Dino Suit.
No, I think they have air. We'll see.
Okay.
Whoever wins,
you'll have to tell us. But there's a clamoring for Lazarus 6. I'd written the outline, and then I had gotten through about the first quarter of the book. But for those who follow the Lazarus series, they know that it's a little bit darker than some of the other stuff that I write. And I wasn't in a great headspace to write a dark kind of post-apocalyptic world, considering that it feels a little bit like we're living in a dark post-apocalyptic world right now. So I took a break from that, but I plan to come back to that, feeling a little bit better. So I'm planning to come back and take another run at Lazarus 6. I really want to get that out. Eden Hudson, my co-author on the amazing Rogue Dungeon series, which is uber popular.
I'd be able to chomp your head off with a dino,
working out a lot of real life quarantine frustration here on camera for you all, things that you can't normally do. But that she's going to continue to do, obviously, throughout the live video.
Sorry to interrupt.
So Eden Hudson.
I'm not sorry.
No, I know you're not. She's not a remorseful bone in her body. But
Zach wants you to be a ventriloquist.
I can't talk without moving my lips. This doesn't work well. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. We're not going to do that again. If we could cut that, we would just cut that. But we're lying, so it is what it is. But Eden Hudson is working on a great new series that I'll talk about in a little bit. A brand new cultivation isekai, sort of transported to another world series called Death Cultivator. It really is. I feel privileged to have been able to read it before anybody else. That's actually 90% of the reason why we have a publishing company, is so that I can read books before anybody else, because I'm a greedy, selfish reader who likes books. But as soon as she gets done,
how I look at him.
As soon as she gets done, yeah, that's her side-eye judgy face, but as a T-Rex. As soon as she gets done as that, we're going to be working on Rogue Dungeon 5. Rogue Dungeon 4 came out not that long ago, and the audiobook released, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And everyone really seems to enjoy that. Nick Bedell obviously plays a big role in that because he is amazing. Yep. And if he narrated a dictionary, people would buy it and listen to it because his voice is like silky, silky butter. But yeah, so we'll be working on Rogue Dungeon 5 together. Currently, I am working on Biblio 2, which is tentatively titled.
Titled?
Don't talk to me. Don't. Why do you have to do this? Every time you have to do this.
Can we get a Tido treatment on aisle 1?
I don't like anything that's happening right now. I feel like this is spiraling down. Librio Hexer is the tentative title.
Librio Hexer?
Librio Hexer.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine.
Librio Hexer.
Thank you. I feel like we have good energy right now. I'm sure that this will last after the call, after we get off live. So I'm working on Biblio 2 with Dakota.
Oh, thank you, Emily. You're amazing.
So far it's turning out to be a really amazing book. We have an audio slot with Nick Bedell later in the year, I think around November, for that book to be produced. Very excited about that. He's raising the roof. And then another sort of secret project. I don't really know When it's going to come out, or I imagine it will come out eventually, but my buddy Aaron and I are working on this one called Shadowcroft Academy for Dungeons, and it's sort of cultivation meets Dungeon Core meets Magical Academy. It's really fun, pretty goofy. We're having just a blast writing it. I think we're about 60%, 70% done with the book. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Right now, it's exclusive on Patreon. So we have a bunch of content up there, and I'm releasing chapters pretty consistently at the rate of about 2 to 3 chapters per week. And you can get those early art, all kinds of stuff at the $5 level for those. This is the Patreon thing. Dinosaur head. Okay.
Support James on Patreon.
Well, you heard it here first from the Dino. The Dino endorses me. I was mad that the Dino was stealing the spotlight, but now, since the Dino is backing me up, I'm all about the Dino. But yeah, so you can check it out on Patreon, get cool early artwork, lots of cool chapters. You can see that. Speaking of Patreon, there's also going to be a story coming out. I think we're going to release it this week, called Portal Mage, that I worked on. It's a collaboration with me and DJ Bodden, who wrote the Illusionist series in the VGO EU.
The Dino has spoken.
The Dino has spoken, and it's a really great story. So it's a short story. We're planning on doing sort of a series of short stories that follow this Portal Mage.
No, not right now.
And the story is actually set about 16 years after the main events of VGO. So it's so distracting. It's so hard. It's so hard to focus.
Portal Mage,
Portal
Carl.
Mage.
Portal Mage. I like Portal Mage.
Portal Mage. That's a different skill set.
That's from Black Forge books.
Yeah, that's a Black Forge title. Not something that will release under the Shadow Alley Press imprint. But it's really.
If you're listening, Portal Mage.
Yeah, and so if you're a fan of VGO, it's really great. Yeah, so basically, if you read VGO, there's these portal mages that allow people to transport between cities in and out of different locations, and then it's kind of the behind the scenes look at some of that stuff. It's really fun, really cool story. Plus, it kind of gives you a glimpse at what the future of VGO is going to be and where that might be headed. So, but that's also going to be exclusive on Patreon for a while. So yeah, you can get that there. Other things, Shadow Alley press releases. I've been talking a lot, so I'm going to take the dinosaur.
No!
Oh my god, it's so sweaty. Do I dare put my hand in here? Ah, it's like a swamp! What have you been doing to this thing? It's so gross in here. Ugh, it's so sticky. Oh my god, that's something Aaron Crash would say too. Oh, it's so sticky. Let's see how you like it.
It's a little hard to control that thing.
Let's see.
You can see your eyebrow.
Shut up. Hey, you. I love you.
Stop.
Your hair is so pretty.
Thank
It's
you.
like
Thank
spun
you.
cotton or silk, cornflower. I love you. Okay, let's you do.
You're being creepy. Okay. All right. Upcoming releases that we have, and then giveaway number 1.
You have some on this one too.
Yes, I know. That's not a Shadow Alley release. So, release.
Yeah, but
Words hard. Yep. So coming up. So this week we just had Redemption come out, which is the book Dose of Inheritance. This one. Yep. So if you like sci-fi, lit RPG in space, crunchy deliciousness.
Lots of base building, monsters, upgrades. It's really cool. There's not like there is some great like sci-fi lit RPG, but there's not nearly as much of it as like sci-fi lit RPG. So if you like sci-fi and a lit RPG fan, this is definitely one you want to check out. Inheritance, and then Redemption is book 2.
Yep. Coming out from Black Forge, coming up we have Son of Fire 2. Cracking Killjoy is hitting the streets next week. If you ever want to read something before it releases, we have street teams, we have ARC readers, we have all sorts of things going on. You can usually find that information in our emails or on our website. Usually our website's best.
Yeah, if you go to shadowalleypress.com, there's a
or
button
Black Forge books,
Black
depending
Forge
on
books.
what you're wanting to read.
There's a link that says read for free, and you can click on that.
It's
And
actually called Street Team.
Street Team.
On your website, it's read for free.
And you can just follow that, and it'll take you.
Zach! Woo!
I am so sad. My life has no meaning.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
I think we need the dino from here on out. Okay. Okay, so that's coming out from Aaron. Then we have coming up end of the month, Silver Coin Saga from the one, the only Mark Stalling.
Mark Stallings. Is that my
was better.
dinosaur? Is that
That
better?
was better.
Okay.
That was
All right.
better. This book is probably one of our, not to kick any of our other stuff, but it's probably one of our most anticipated books of the year. Mark's been working really hard on it to hit all the rights, everything for our readers. If you like martial magic, cultivation, Magical Academy, all those buzzwords, you definitely want to check out Silver Coin Saga. That first title is The Elements, and that'll be out the end of the month.
Yeah, this is Mark's debut novel. He's been working on this so hard, so long.
Yep.
That's what she said. That's a Black Forge joke, not a Shadow Island Press joke. But we're really proud of Mark. He's really put in. Boo, boo, boo. You're bad, and you should feel bad. But he's been really working hard on that, so we're really excited to see that one come out. I'm gonna give this back to you.
It's like if you could see his hands.
So gross. It's so gross.
Funny.
So we're really excited for that. That'll be out July 28th.
Yeah.
And Mark did a great job, so we're really excited to continue to work with him and to see what else he's got in store.
You already talked about Death Cultivator.
Yeah, but not a whole lot. So Death Cultivator, for those who don't know, Eden Hudson, my co-author on Rogue Dungeon, she also did the Path of Thunderbird, which is an absolutely incredible sort of high fantasy Eastern. It was set in an Eastern setting.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, this is just one of my favorite novels that we've ever produced. But Darkening Skies, there's 3 books currently in the series. That's the first book in the Path of Thunderbird. And but she's working on a new cultivation novel, and it's sort of it's got a very Borderlands vibe to it. Sort of isekai, sent to another world. But this one's sort of an off-planet kind of sci-fi mixed with cultivation, with sort of a post-apocalyptic, over the top Mad Max Fury World, Fury Road meets Borderlands sort of feel to it, and it is so good, crazy good. So we're going to be working on that. She's working on book 2. Book 1's with the copy editor right now, and we're just waiting on a cover, and that one will be out. So really excited about that one.
Yep, and then coming down the pipeline, if you guys are Holocore fans, School of Sword and Serpents, book 5 is in the works.
So this is Holocore book 1. If you haven't tried this one out, Mortal Kombat meets Harry Potter.
Yep.
Absolutely excellent.
Yep. And then also coming up, Ray Johnson's actually joining us on our stream here. He has been working on another VGO novel for us, Spider Bite. You've probably seen the cover art. I think we released that out. So that's done and kind of going through its editorial process as well. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and that's a Viridian Gate Online expanded universe novel. If you guys read Side Quest, which was the short story anthology that we had put out, Ray had submitted a story in there called Shellac, which was basically a story from the perspective not of a player or even a citizen of VGO, but actually from a monster's perspective. This spider named Shellac, and people loved it so much that they just clamored. They said, "Hey, we want a book from this perspective." So we told Ray, and Ray said, "Yeah, I would be so happy to do that." No, that's horrifying. That's the most. Ooh, I don't like that. That's gonna haunt my nightmares.
It's inside out.
I know. It's like if an earthworm had a mouth and it's also sweaty. I don't like it. Please put it away.
I turned it inside out.
Please put it away.
To get rid of the spines.
I don't like that. So yeah, so Spider Bite Webs of War book 1 will be out in just a couple of months, I think. So really excited about that as well.
I hope sooner than that. We'll see.
Yeah, and then we have this one. So we have Kenneth is working on A Snake's Path, which is the follow-up volume to this best-selling A Snake's Life, which is probably one of my favorite covers. I love this cover so much. The artwork is amazing, and we just got rough art back from the artist,
which is also on your Patreon.
Which is also on my Patreon. So. Yes, if you
we do need a Spider-Man.
If you could find a Spider-Man puppet, that would also be horrifying. So let's look at that.
Just nope, don't like that.
So yeah, so those are all not all of the projects that are coming up, but the ones that are sort of in the works and that we plan to release in the relatively near future. So lots of stuff coming up from Shadow Alley and from Black Forge Books, respectively.
Jess just made me think too of do we want to release info about our updated series or no? He still doesn't know what I'm talking about.
It was so mumbled. No, let's wait.
Wait,
We'll wait.
okay, we'll wait on the super secret.
Although, if you're part of our street team, we will gladly divulge all the information, plus free books, so many free books. So check that out. And now it's time, finally,
for the Dino giveaway.
You're supposed to move your mouth when you talk.
I did.
Okay, all right.
Did I
Just so
not?
we're on the same page. So, okay.
Should I do it again?
No, no, definitely not. Now for the moment everyone's been waiting for, our Dino Suit giveaway winner. Do you want to Okay, well, you have the name, so I don't know who the winner is. So
I just want to keep eating your
stop doing that. Stop. I'm starting to feel personally offended by what you're doing.
You should feel personally offended. All right, so Dino giveaway.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank everybody. That was good.
Yeah.
For participating in the giveaway.
We had like 800 unique and users that
entries. So we're really excited. We're so thankful for everybody that supports us. Seriously, we could not do what we do without you guys. And so any chance that we have to give back and make people a little bit happier, we love to do. So without further ado, which means we're just going to read the name. The winner of our dinosaur suit giveaway is. No, you do it.
You don't you dare steal my thunder. I did all the work on this. Just kidding. Shout out to Tim and all sorts of people on our team that helped make this happen. We're going to be shipping a dino suit to Joshua Almer from California. Coming your way, Joshua Almer.
So yeah, congratulations to Joshua. We would love to see pictures when your suit comes in. If you feel if you feel bold enough and brave enough to take a video.
No, you need to take a video.
Please take a video. Joshua Almer of California, USA. That was a weird way to say that. So anyways.
I have it written down as USA, so I didn't say Canada like an idiot. So
there is a California, Canada. No, that's not a thing that exists. So
thing.
anyways, but congratulations to Joshua. We really hope that you send us some pictures. We'd love to see you showing off your slick dance moves, maybe. And that's what I want to see. I want to see a dinosaur.
I want to see a dinosaur riding a surfboard.
You're
in California, bro.
That's true.
It's July in California.
Also, I have heard that a dinosaur suit is a great quarantine.
You mispronounced Zach.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Zach. I'm so sorry. I know how much this meant to you, but
if you guys loved this giveaway, like make sure to let us know. We love doing giveaways. So if you want us to do another dino suit or you want us to do more fun craziness, I think the next one up on there that people liked was the $100 Amazon or Audible gift card or something. So maybe we'll do that one next.
Yeah, but we just want to thank you guys for joining us on our live stream today. Shout out to all the wonderful authors that we have and all the wonderful readers who make what we do possible. This is fun. This is my life. I don't like just shout out to you guys. Thank you all for making this happen. And we'll see you guys again soon. Keep reading. How do I end this?
It's just a giant